So I've been playing a lot of Cyberpunk lately, and this video is going to be very opinionated. So if you can't take it, you might want to click off of this shit. Today I want to talk about the Tiger Claw gang in this game because I cannot fucking stand them, and I'll explain why. Now I am well aware that this might be a stupid reason to not like something right away, but the way they spell it, Tyger, and then claws, oh come on, bro. Tiger claws, really? That shit's stupid. I don't know why it irritates me, but it does. So I believe my first interaction with them was the Cyber Psycho mission with Norio Akuhara. This was on my first playthrough, so mind you, I didn't really know what I was doing at first, and I just walked right up on them and they started shooting at me right away, and I was like, what the hell? After leaving Norio Akahara on the curb, I then read an archived conversation between, I think, Isao Suzuki is how you say it, and then an unknown informant for the Tiger Claw gang. So basically, this archive conversation starts out with the unknown person stalking a guy named O'Brien, which Isao Suzuki, I'm guessing, is wanting to knock off. So this unknown informant for the Tiger Claw gang is actually out to dinner with his wife and his kid. And also stalking a target for a murder while you're out to dinner with your family is crazy fucking work. So this is when Isao Suzuki takes it a step farther, actually. The unknown informant basically tells him that he sees the guy. He sees O'Brien right there at the restaurant. He's probably going to be there for a while. And in the game, Eddie's is the currency. Just like in Fallout, the currency is caps. Well, in Cyberpunk, the currency is Eddie's. And this unknown informant for the Tiger Claw starts asking about his Eddie. And I'm well aware that this is more than likely a joke from Isao Suzuki, but then he sends a message back saying, since when do snitching losers get Eddies? He basically ends up scaring this guy, and this guy says, never mind, I wanted the money, but like, I don't want trouble, so just never mind. And then Isao Suzuki just says, I was just fucking with you, you're gonna get your Eddies, don't worry, Choom. And Choom obviously means homie, and they're like, we're old. Now that part, I'm just fucking with you, Choom, don't worry, you'll get your Eds, that made me laugh. That was funny by Isao Suzuki. But it also reminded me of like a bully putting pressure on somebody, and I did not like that. Next up, we have Wakako Okada. Now, this bitch is a fixer. And yes, I said bitch because I don't like her. She's also one of those people that you can tell they think that they're really tough, but in reality, she's really not. She just has a very high standing with the gang. She uses her standing with the gang to strike fear into people to make them do things for her. She also has a huge reputation of setting people up that whenever she reaches out to you, it's nothing but a pile of shit. And really, with her tough like attitude, I just hate doing shit for her, honestly. There's some missions in the game where I have not wanted to accept them, but unfortunately the only way to progress is you have to. And it pisses me the fuck off because you can tell that she thinks she's hot shit and she's really not. She reminds me of a really, really shitty wannabe version of Rogue. The tough girl shit just ain't working for her. She even tells Rogue on the phone that her boys weren't responsible for the attack. And then she proceeds to say that her boys know her place. She thinks that she's king shit and shit. Her old ass ain't doing nothing but sitting in a desk with a bodyguard, okay? After that phone call is over, she then proceeds to talk to Takamura, call him handsome, and then insult you. She then proceeds to ask you, why did you bring Takamura there when he's being hunted by Arasaka soldiers? And why she shouldn't notify the proper authorities, basically saying to get you and him killed. And then her bitch ass proceeds to ask another bitch-made question. That bitch-made question being, how come Mr. Deshawn didn't do this for you? Why come to me? And that right there just pisses me off because Dexter Deshawn is the one that puts a bullet in your head. And how does a fixer from Night City not know that when supposedly the best fixer in town gets clapped up by Takamura? I just really felt like she was being dumb about the whole situation, especially because she had mentioned that Takamura was already being hunted by Arasaka soldiers, or basically saving you. So after she quote unquote finds out what happened to Dexter Deshawn after Takamura tells her, then she's like, oh, is this a threat? Are you threatening me? Acting like she's gonna get her little Tiger Claw pussy boys to come and do something. She finally gives you the shard and then basically kicks you out of her office, basically telling you to get out of there before she kills you. What's up? And this gang full of these like immature wannabe tough guys backed by some old lady, it just gets me every time, bro. I cannot stand them. And to make it all worse, anytime I'm just messing around in the game, just going around fighting enemies and shit, I notice it's always the Tiger Claws. And if it's not the Tiger Claws, it's the Valentinos. And maybe I'll make a video on them too. But the Tiger Claws, the name is so stupid. The way they spell it just reminds me of a pussy boy way of doing it. The way the gang carries himself is just crazy. that old ass lady is saggy and thinks he's tough, bro. I just can't stand him. Anyways, that's pretty much it.